goes to Dr. Sanjay Jha, suspended leader of the Congress party and author. Sanjay Jha, well, it's all done. The formula is ready. 450 seats. The opposition will give only one candidate. The biggest sacrifice that will have to be made will be by the Congress party, because Mamata Banerjee has said it before, and now KC Tyagi says that across the country you can fight the BJP wherever you are strong, and that will limit you to about 10-12 states. The rest you will have to leave the seats for the opposition to fight those elections. Is that formula, which requires the maximum sacrifice from the Congress party, something that works for you, works for the Congress party? Why are you on mute, Sanjay Jha? We want to hear you loud and clear.
Thanks, Navika. Short answer. First and foremost, in the first past the post system, which is our parliamentary democracy, it always helps one party if it has an advantage of a level playing field in its favor. And I think the opposition, and I include all parties barring the 3 states where they seem to be on their own independent plan, that there seems to be a realization that if you are not able to stop the BJP's juggernaut, which I think is basically an abuse of power, political executive abusing power, not just through access to money resources, but the way they have basically captured institutions and the way they are threatening the opposition leaders all the time. So it's not a level playing field. Let's establish that very clearly. And then you have a BJP that benefits from splintered votes. So if you have a single candidate, preferably, I think that's a very utopian goal, may not happen in all 450, may happen, I don't know. But, that's a little bit of electoral math where some jugglery will be required. But it's possible. It cannot be ruled out. And if they are able to achieve even, I would say, 80% or 85% of the target, I think the BJP will face terrible headwinds. Because if you analyze the data of even 2019 and 14, Navika, where the BJP won a significant Lok Sabha above the majority line, many of these seats could have turned if there was a consolidation of opposition votes. Now, I can't blame the opposition because there were no pre-poll alliances, and they considered it post an election, which never happened. Now, the one simple truth, and that is which I think all political parties should recognize, including the BRS and Naveen Patnaik's party and Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy's party, if the BJP were to win 2024, I'm telling you, Navika, it is a fact, and it's not just in Delhi. I'm hearing it all over the country. People are scared of what could be the consequences of the BJP abusing that mandate, as they have done over the last 10 years. I have been with BJP spokesperson on your extremely popular program, and they always start by defending the errors by saying, but we have got the vote, so we can do what we want. And that is exactly what the opposition is scared of. That will they then become so arrogant and authoritarian that Indian democracy is going to be at a serious peril.
So you're saying,
let me tell you that.
You are saying you are so scared of the BJP that you might even abandon fighting in the 250 extra seats and just restrict yourself to fighting on 200 seats? That's the bottom line.
I can tell you, Navika, I do expect the Congress to be very pragmatic in its political accommodation. Because in politics, just because Congress came second in a number of seats, please remember that in elections, there is no runner-up trophy. It's a winner takes all. So if you're not able to win, either you are able to negotiate a position to fight, or you cede space to a better alternative. I am sure this is a call the Congress party will take, because like all opposition parties, the Congress also faces an existential challenge. 3 defeats in a row can have a very perilous consequences for anybody in the opposition.
So